Devontae Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know y'all ain't built like that, bro.
Antuanne Russell goes in on Devin Haney, says he trash. He just was good at trying to follow instructions and implement what Floyd Mayweather used to do. He also says that that Devin Haney didn't throw his punches with any conviction. Called that boy trash, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night at 7:30. We also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join the channel as a member. Drop super chats when you come by the live streams. Hit me up if you want to debate, man. The email is knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com. Let's get it cracking. So, Devin the Dream Haney, bro. Antuanne Russell calls him trash. Antuanne Russell, champion at 140 pounds, just beat up Jose Rayo Valenzuela. Devin Haney, currently fighting at the Haney weight of 144 pounds. We'll see if he'll make the real jump to welterweight at 147 pounds, or if he'll consider going back down to 140. Matter of fact, let me speak on that. I might change the title of this video too to what Antuanne Russell said, and should Devin stay at 140, 147? Yep, matter of fact, I'm in it now. We're gonna talk about it. So, for me, bro, if there's any way Devin can make 140, he should consider trying to be a 140-pound fighter again. He could compete over there. He can't compete at 147. Not with the mindset that he has right now. Not with how he fought against Jose Ramirez. I need everybody to understand, bro. Jose Ramirez was a washed and shot fighter, and Devin looked that bad against him. This is a Jose Ramirez that looked trash against Rancis Bartholomew. A Jose Ramirez that looked trash against Richard Comey, trash against Jose Pedraza. All of these fighters I just mentioned also were well past their prime. A Jose Ramirez that got beat clearly by Honor Barboza Jr. before this Devin Haney fight. Just hasn't been a good fighter since 2019, bro. I think that's when he fought Maurice Hooker. He fought Josh Taylor, I believe, in like 2021 or some shit. Right before that, he unified with Maurice Hooker. That Maurice Hooker fight and the beginning of the Josh Taylor fight before Josh Taylor really got him, that was the best that he looked, bro. He ain't looked good in about 5-6 years, dog. And we just keeping it a buck. And to approach that fight with that type of mentality that Devin Haney approached it with, scared of the power, scared of the to engage, running around the goddamn ring, juking motherfuckers like he Barry Sanders and shit. I say 140. He looks small for 144 anyway. He might need to find a way to eat salads and shit. Maybe change his diet even more and just be a 140 pounder, bro. That way he'll have a size advantage over some of them fighters. He'll have a reach advantage over some of those fighters, because them welterweights, bro. Devin Haney, after that performance, standing on his versus Haney, bro. Haney gonna run for the hills from that boy, man. Boots Ennis. That's bullying if Boots Ennis were to fight Devin Haney, bro. That's borderline bullying, dog. Brian Norman Jr. stops him. That's bullying too. Them boys too strong, cracking too hard, bro. Too athletic. And if he stay at 147, I'm not trying to watch him run, get all these fights, talk all this shit, then he get in front of Brian Norman Jr. and he run from the nigga the whole 12 rounds, bro. Trying to watch him get in the ring with motherfucking Jerron Boots Ennis, and you know he gonna run from that nigga the whole goddamn time. Nah, bro, I ain't go to 140, and maybe you can try to compete against somebody like Antuanne. You compete against a Teofimo Lopez, bro. The only way he should be fighting close to 147 if they're gonna go ahead and do that Ryan Garcia rematch anyway, bro. So for me, he just looked trash at 144, bro. He just looked trash at the bigger weight, dog. It just is what it is. So for me, I think he should try to get back down to 140, bro. He young, you know what I'm saying? Maybe with some more discipline, you know, keeping his weight lower in between fights, getting used to carrying that lower weight and training like that. Hopefully he can get himself to 140. He the champion in recess, so he could probably challenge for a title right off the bat against a Puello and Matias winner or some shit. But he looked cooked at 147. Now, Antuanne Russell called him trash as well. And the things I mentioned in this video, didn't commit to his shots. Was trying to, he just was trying to do the Mayweather shit, and he looked scared, he looked shot. And that's the sentiments from a lot of people, bro. You can lose, in boxing is crazy. You can lose and you can win. And you can win and you can lose all at the same time. Pitbull Cruz lost to Tank Davis, but he really won. Look at the opportunities he got after that. Devin Haney just beat Jose Ramirez. But it's really an L right now, bro. Because all he showed people on film is a scary fighter that looked like food out there. You got the W, but how many more times is a promoter gonna put you on the card to fight somebody like Jose Ramirez with that type of performance? You think Top Rank is rushing to put Devin Haney on their cards with how he looked in that fight and the reaction to him right now? You think PBC is rushing to put him in the ring with Rolly Romero, or you think they want to let Rolly fight one of their in-house fights for a big fight so they can keep all the money when they know that Devin gonna just run around the ring against Rolly, bro? With the way Rolly thumping and the way Rolly hitting, how he just looked against Ryan. If you running from Jose Ramirez washed up ass, bro, you gonna run from Rolly. I don't give a fuck what y'all tell me. Argue with yourself, dog. Unless he can get his mentality back, bro. Gary Antuanne is right. Like, it's funny how boxing is, bro. There was a time where it looked like Gary Antuanne couldn't beat Devin Haney, bro. But you look at what Gary Antuanne did to Jose Rayo Valenzuela, and you look at what Devin Haney just looked like against Jose Ramirez, and how he reacted to getting shot, and how he looked panicky in there and shit. Didn't want to engage. He just looked scary like a motherfucker, man. Gary Antuanne Russell probably beat the brakes off of Devin, bro. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, bro. That's just my honest opinion. The other thing on Gary Antuanne and what he said about Devin Haney is you can kind of tell that boxing is starting to get tired of that style, bro. And Devin didn't used to fight like that. That's why it's so alarming, bro. He didn't used to be this kind of like whole ass fighters and shit, bro. He didn't fight like a whole ass fighter, bro. He fought like a whole ass fighter Friday night, man. So guys like Gary Antuanne, I think the reason guys like that are being hard on Devin because he a fighter, bro. And people that come to fight, that don't fight scary, that come to bring it to your front door, they not gonna respect that running around shit, bro. They not gonna respect it, and nor should they, because this the hurt business. You supposed to be entertaining when you fight. You're not supposed to be in that bitch dancing around the goddamn ring the whole night, bro. Dance around the ring for 2 minutes and 15 seconds, then try to hurry up and get a couple of points in, and then run around the ring some more so you can win that round like on some tag your it shit. That's whack, bro. And I'm glad fighters, promoters, pundits are speaking up against this boring ass fighting, bro. We gotta get this shit entertaining. This is not what that is, man. So, is Devin Haney trash? I think Gary Antuanne is exaggerating. I don't think Devin's trash. I think he had a trash ass performance, and I think he answered some questions. He got the dub. You know what I mean? He lived to fight another day, but he also answered a major question: is he the same? Can he be the same fighter after Ryan Garcia? For right now, you got to say no. You got to say no. He proved that he's not the same guy. That Ryan took something from him, bro. And will he ever get it back? We're going to obviously follow his career on this channel, and we'll see. But as of right now, mentally and physically and fight style, Ryan changed all that shit, bro. And niggas is seeing it. We'll see what Devin Haney does next. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Devin Haney trash? And do y'all think he should stay at 147? Or should he try to consider a move back down to 140? I say he need to get in there with some smaller guys as soon as possible. Because at welterweight, that boy like fried chicken and french fries, bro. Food. Smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll see y'all soon. We out of here. Peace.
Gervonta Tank Davis. Let Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney know.